Just when it looked like the era of the V8 was fading into the rearview mirror, Ram Trucks threw down the gauntlet and roared back into the spotlight. In a move that stunned the industry and thrilled traditional truck fans, Ram has officially confirmed that the iconic 5.7-liter HEMI V8 is making its return to the 2026 Ram 1500 lineup. Yes, you heard that right. The HEMI is back. After Ram's controversial decision to eliminate the beloved V8 from the 2025 model year in favor of the more modern, but less characterful, Hurricane twin-turbo inline-six, the automaker faced a serious backlash. Truck loyalists made their voices heard, and it turns out Ram was listening. Now, thanks to an intense internal effort and some clever engineering, the thunderous rumble of the HEMI will once again echo through dealerships nationwide starting this summer. Let's break down why Ram dropped the HEMI in the first place, how it brought it back in record time, which trims will feature it, and what this means for the future of American muscle trucks. From V8 to Hurricane. What went wrong? When the 2025 Ram 1500 was unveiled without a V8 option, it marked a dramatic shift in Ram's powertrain philosophy. The company replaced the HEMI with two versions of the new Hurricane 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six, a standard output, 420 HP, 469 lb-ft, and a high-output version, 540 HP, 521 lb-ft. These engines were technically impressive, offering more power, better fuel economy, and advanced emissions compliance. But for many loyal buyers, numbers weren't everything. Gone was the visceral growl of the V8, the raw punch off the line, and the decades-long emotional bond with the HEMI nameplate. The Hurricane, while competent, didn't tug at the heartstrings. Sales started to waver. Though Ram attributed part of the decline to production delays and trim rollouts, internal chatter hinted at something deeper, a culture clash between tradition and technology, a CEO's return and a reversal of course. Tim Kuniskis, a man well-versed in muscle car lore and Mopar loyalty, came out of retirement in December 2024 to take the reins at Ram. One of the first things he was asked, "Are you bringing the HEMI back?" At the time, Kuniskis played it cool, stating he needed to analyze sales trends and feedback. But behind closed doors, the wheels were already turning. Just one day after he returned to work, Ram launched an internal operation to investigate how quickly they could reintegrate the 5.7-liter HEMI into the newly redesigned Ram 1500. That operation was codenamed Project F15. And it would become a miracle of modern automotive engineering. The impossible. HEMI returns in 6 months. The biggest hurdle? The 2025 Ram 1500's all-new electrical architecture, which had been built without any provision for the older V8 powertrain. Initial estimates suggested it would take 18 months to retrofit the system. But that timeline wasn't good enough. Under the leadership of former SRT engineering boss Darrell Smith, Project F15 found a workaround. By adapting the electrical system from the Jeep Wagoneer, a vehicle that shares a body-on-frame design and was already configured to support the HEMI with its e-torque mild hybrid system, they bypassed the bulk of the development bottleneck. In just 6 months, they made it work. The solution involved integrating the HEMI with a 48-volt mild hybrid setup, allowing for stop-start capability, regenerative braking, and up to 130 lb-ft of additional torque on throttle tip-in. In other words, it's the HEMI you know and love, just a little smarter under the hood. What's under the hood? Specs and performance. The returning 5.7-liter HEMI V8 delivers 395 horsepower and 410 lb-ft of torque. Those numbers might not top the Hurricanes on paper, but it's not all about stats. It's about sound, response, and legacy. Maximum towing capacity with the HEMI reaches 11,470 pounds, with a max payload rating of 1,750 pounds, making it more than capable for serious work. This version of the HEMI will feature Ram's sport exhaust system as standard, ensuring the unmistakable V8 growl is heard loud and clear every time you fire it up. Trim availability and pricing breakdown. The HEMI will be available as an option on a wide range of trims for the 2026 Ram 1500 Tradesman, Express, Warlock, Bighorn, Lone Star. V8 pricing TBD, pending official release. Laramie and Rebel. The HEMI will be a $1,200 option. Limited and Longhorn. No additional charge to swap the standard high-output Hurricane for the HEMI. Rebel will receive the HEMI slightly later due to unique configuration needs. Absent from the list are the high-end tungsten and RHO trims, which come standard with the more powerful Hurricane HO engine. Whether or not the HEMI will ever find its way into those models remains to be seen. A new badge for a new era. With its return, the HEMI won't be wearing its old logo. Instead, Ram has introduced a fresh emblem dubbed the Symbol of Protest. It features a stylized V8 engine block with oversized exhaust headers and a Ram's head front and center. It's a not-so-subtle statement. This is a V8 that's backed by popular demand, and it's not afraid to stand out. The TRX question and future possibilities. Naturally, fans are asking, will Ram bring back the TRX? Could we see a return of the supercharged 6.2-liter V8? According to Kuniskis, the answer is complicated. While he admits there's passion inside the company for halo vehicles like the TRX, the 6.2-liter supercharged HEMI isn't likely to return anytime soon. It poses too many compliance headaches and was never built into the Ram 1500's current architecture. Swapping in that much hardware would mean rebuilding most of the truck's electrical systems from scratch. Still, the idea isn't dead. It's just on hold. Will buyers choose the V8 again? So now that it's back, will people actually buy it? Ram executives seem confident. They estimate the HEMI take rate could fall between 25% and 40%, significantly higher than Ford's V8 take rate in the F-150, which sits at around 25%. Ram's advantage? Brand loyalty. The HEMI name has cachet, and for many, the thunder of a V8 at cold start is simply irreplaceable. As Ram's senior VP of exterior design, Mark Trossel puts it, nothing beats the cold start of a HEMI. Final thoughts. A comeback fueled by passion. The 2026 Ram 1500 doesn't just bring back a V8, it brings back an attitude. It's a symbol of what can happen when an automaker listens to its customers, embraces its heritage, and makes bold moves in an industry that often plays it safe. Thanks to engineering wizardry, a CEO who understands car culture, and a loyal fan base that refused to be silenced, the HEMI is once again part of the American truck landscape. Now the only question is, will you go Hurricane or HEMI? Outro for YouTube. So what do you think? Will the thunder of the HEMI drown out the high-tech Hurricane? Or is the age of turbocharging here to stay? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love this deep dive into the return of a legend, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another high-performance story from the world of trucks, muscle machines, and all things gearhead. Until next time, keep it loud, keep it Ram.